Hello, hello, hello. Happy Sunday, as always. I am not a collector of things. I think I've actually probably said this before. I'm mostly a minimalist. I don't have a lot of stuff. Things don't really matter to me. I did collect as a kid. I used to collect buttons, like pins that you wore, buttons to advertise politicians and whatever, those kind of things. I remember having a button collection when I was younger, but I don't collect anything now. But some people do. Some people are collectors. My fifth grade teacher, Mrs. Kling, was a collector. And what she collected was these little teeny tiny spoons. I don't even know that there's a lot of people that collect these anymore. But back in the day, when I was a kid, that was a very popular thing. And they have cases, that you display all these spoons in. I was also a really lucky kid. My family traveled a lot. I lived in a small town in North Dakota, but we traveled. Every year we vacationed different places. And so whenever I would go somewhere, from the fifth grade on for quite some time, I would buy spoons and bring them back to Mrs. Kling. So, why is this important today? Well, I'm touring homes this past week, and in a home that I was showing to some clients, there's this display case on the wall. And it has these little tiny spoons with Missouri, North Dakota, all these different places that they've been. All the spoons had little markers of where they came from, if you don't understand this. And immediately I'm like flashing back to the fifth grade. And not just Mrs. Kling, like she's the primary focus of this. Like she's the reason I'm having this flashback, but I've always been a little bit of a technology nut. And so I remember Mrs. Kling in the fifth grade. When she started class, she's sitting at a desk and she had an overhead projector right next to her. And she sat and she wrote on this projector. So she's facing us writing on this projector, and it's being projected up on this screen. Well, that was the most amazing technology to me. I remember thinking how amazing she was. She must have been tech savvy, right? She's a very quiet lady and really almost dignified in the way that she looked and acted. Very proper. But I also remember the day that Darren Gissel mouthed off one too many times. And she took him behind this bookcase, and that bookcase shook and shook because she wasn't having it. So I don't know why that's funny. I'm not advocating that kind of behavior, but Mrs. Kling had just had enough with Darren Gissel, and she never hurt him. She loved. She was all about love, right? I remember that, and I bet Darren does too. I also remember, which is kind of crazy, she and her husband had a GMC front-wheel drive motorhome, which I loved. It was probably like a 1978, 79, 80 model. Gorgeous motorhome, looked futuristic, and that of course tapped right into this technology thing that I believe to be true about her. But anyways, so I did something nice as a kid, right? I was a thoughtful kid. I was a good kid. I bought her these spoons. I made an intention to buy these spoons for her when we were traveling, and I would bring them back to her. But in the end, she really did me the favor, right? Because I now have lasting memories of this amazing lady because she collected spoons. She gave that to me. So I'm forever grateful. What do you collect? Maybe you're going to change somebody's life by, collecting something. Who knows? Have a great week. Love.